Today I'm doing a video on the Seagate 14 terabyte drive. Let me explain what happened. You see these things right here? This is my 8 drive Drobo and my 5 drive Drobo NAS devices. I've owned these just under 5 years, both of them. I bought them about the same time. I'm going to do a separate video on my own view on Drobo, but I'm very, very disappointed. This died earlier this year, and I know it was past the expiration date. I didn't catch too much of a heart attack because I actually own, I'm going to say about 6 Drobo devices. This I already had backed up on another Drobo, so it wasn't a big deal. To me, it's not, and I'm sure to you, it's not necessarily that the device dies, but when you don't have the backup, it's awful. So I figured it was a fluke. Drobo has been working, for me for years. No issues whatsoever. Then this one just died about a month ago. I contacted Drobo. They nicely sent me an email. Oh, you're out of warranty. That's not good customer service. I have 8 drives in here that I will no longer be able to access the data. I hope I have this backed up, but I believe that these drives, they're either 8, hold on, let me take out the drive. So I just pulled this one out of here. 8 10 terabyte drives. I have a lot of data in there. I think I have 2 drive redundancy, and I'm going to say it has about 60 terabytes in there. The way that it calculates it, because the 2 drive system where it saves my data. And I have absolutely no way of accessing this. Now, it's a security reason. Drobo does not allow you to be able to pull this out, stick it in your computer, and you could read some of the data. It doesn't work that way. For security reasons, nobody could just steal your drives or a drive and get your information. And I understand that, and that's great. But I honestly thought I would be going through drives faster than the actual device dying on me. There's not one of these drives that have died. They just have not died on me. The drives lasted longer than the Drobo. So I'm sad about it. I'm going to be doing a video, more update as to why not to buy a Drobo. But I'm very disappointed with, I hope I backed up this data, and I don't know. I was very, very upset for a while. I actually had to wait before I started this video because I didn't want emotions to be reflected in the video. I want to tell you exactly how I feel. So I'll be doing another video on that, and this is the reason why I ended up going just back to the basics. Especially since drives have gotten so big now. It's not, they're more affordable. I remember buying a 10 terabyte drive for $200-300. I mean, it was outrageously expensive back in the day, and I think it was called Bigfoot. I mean, the thing was giant. Anyway, so I ended up picking these up. I love these. I've done a video on them before, but I'm gonna do a few more tests. They're just regular standard tests. I am no expert. I'm just a standard guy who buys stuff on the internet. And I'm just going to do a standard, copy and paste Blackmagic speed test. So just to make a long story short, since this one died and this one died, I'm worried about my other Drobos. So I've been copying everything over to new devices. So I ended up getting these 2 drives. They're 10 terabyte Seagate drives. They have the USB here. And these are old. I've done a video on them. And I copied everything to here. Now, the amount of data is just a lot. I mean, a lot. It took me, I have well over 1 million pictures that I have personally taken of family and friends. I have, on my video site, I have 8mm videos that were converted, that I was able to convert into digital. I have years, decades of, and I hate to age myself, but decades of personal videos of family members, friends, 8mm videos hours of 8mm videos. And if you remember those, you used to get 5 minutes per cassette. So if I have hours, I have a lot of those videos. I have, you know, a lot of old stuff. I have, these are not only digital, but they're actually scanned pictures. When I sat down to do all the scanning of my photos, I think I scanned, this includes my family pictures, my mother's pictures, my sister's pictures, everybody's pictures. It was well over 56,000 photos that I had scanned. So this is precious to me. I need this. I share it on Facebook. I do all kinds of stuff. I have the Google display, 10-inch display that every day, every 30 seconds it changes the pictures. And I have so many pictures. I think Google said it would take me 20 years to see every single picture for 30 seconds. So I have a lot of pictures, and I just enjoy it. That's my enjoyment. My personal videos, I have my brother on here. When we used to break dance back in the day, and my brother's breakdance videos are here. My breakdance videos are here. These are really precious to me. So I'm going to go from this to a hard drive. So now, this took me over a month to copy over. I mean, it's so much data in here, terabytes of data. So I think in the personal pictures, it must have been, I don't know, 8 terabytes. And with this, well over 1.5 million pictures. And the thing is that I used a sync program. So it wasn't something as simple as copy and paste. It was more syncing. So it's got to analyze and go through everything. And that took days just to analyze. And then it syncs it. So I like to make sure I get the exact amount. So I'm going from that to these. So I ended up, to my knowledge, these are the first 14 terabyte drives that Seagate has made with the USB hub. I love the USB hub. I'm going to try to confirm, but I think that when you connect the drive to the USB hub, so I think if I want to copy my pictures from here to here, if I connect this connection here to here, I think it's faster than when you go through the computer. And I'll try that with a couple of files just to get an idea of the speed between the two. So I'm going to literally plug this drive into here, and then I'm going to, then I actually have 4 of them, and then I'll take the other drive, and I want 3 backups of this. I need 3 backups. I'm going to keep one, 2 different locations, and then another one in someone else's home. I can't take the chance on losing this, and I'm no longer going. This is not like my tax returns or anything, so it's not a big deal. God forbid somebody steals it, they're just going to have pictures of us. I mean, you know, I don't know what to say. But if they think we're that important, then so be it. But anyway, I want to have up to at least 3 backups. I just cannot take the chance. I do have this backed up on Blu-ray disc. That's a whole other story. But I need to be able to access the drives whenever I want to. So, again, I'm going to plug this in to the hub here, see how long it takes. Then I'm going to take the other one that I bought, and I bought a total of 4. And what I'm going to do is, this one I'll plug right into the USB, like maybe in the front of the computer, and do a copy and paste from here to here, just to get an idea, so I'll be able to test them all. The reason, like I said, I bought 4 is because I need to make sure that I don't lose my data. You know, I've known people who've lost their phone and all their pictures are gone. I don't know why they may not take it so seriously. I do. So if you take your backup seriously, you know, I would suggest the most backups you can do, the better. All right, let me just make sure there's no. This was on special. Compared to other 14 terabyte drives, it was a pretty good price. I think they were about $250, and I'm not going to take a chance on losing my data. So I'm going to test them all, and I'm putting like I said, I'm going to do a speed test. So what I want to do is I want to have a backup of this to these 2 drives and a backup of that to those 2 drives. So like I said, I'm going to plug in this to this and then this to the computer, copy and paste, see how good it is, maybe even do a sync and see if there's a difference in time. And then I'll do the same with the personal videos and see how long it takes. I'm hoping, and I'm almost sure, that if it's connected directly to here, it should copy drive to drive much faster. I can't really find any info. I looked on the websites and I tried searching it, but I don't think anybody's asking the question. So I'm just going to do it myself to answer my own question. And if you're looking to see, you can answer. I'll let you know if there's a real world, non-scientific, real world scenario, if it's faster to do that. That's all. That's all I'm doing. I am no expert. I don't play one. I'm just very, very, very careful with my data, especially my photos and my personal videos. So let's get to testing these out. But before we do the testing, let me just open one up so I can show you what's inside the 14 terabyte. I'm sure it's going to be the same as the 10 terabytes, and I've done a video on that. But just to double check. If you've heard my videos before, I don't use the software that they offer. I usually back it up. I don't ever use their software. I'm not big on their software. I don't like. The only software I allow to manage my data is a software called GoodSync, and that's because of trying it out so many times. It works flawlessly. I really enjoy that program. It works. It does what I say for it to do, and it works really, really well. It may be a little slow, but it's accurate. It's perfect. It does an exact duplicate. So that's my main, purpose of syncing. So I don't care if it takes an extra day or two. I just want to make sure. So out of all of them, I've seen that one work really, really well. So I'm impressed with that one. Let me open this up. And this is just to look at the inside. And then we'll start the test. Oh, wow. This is stuck. Hold on. Okay. I think they should have slid out. All right. Just be careful. It is a hard drive. I know they're better than back in the day. I remember, if you guys can remember, when you used to have to park your hard drive. Do you remember that? I used to park my hard drives, and what you did was you have a needle in here that the hard drive runs over the disk, sort of like a DVD player or DVD disc. It's the same thing. The hard drive discs are the same, the spinning hard drives. So you have an arrow that goes up and down and moves, all kinds of directions to look for the data. Back in the day, you couldn't just move a hard drive. That needle is so close to the platter that it used to hit it and scratch it. So back in the day, you didn't want to do that. So you used to have to, I think it was software or hardware. There was a switch or something you used to press, and it would allow you to park the disk, which would park the drive, which meant that you locked the needle in place. So that was very interesting. I'll have this at the end. I'll have all this at the end. Again, it probably comes with software, and I won't be using that. So okay, the box is empty. Man, I gotta tell you, we've come such a long way from back in the day. I remember one time I had a built computer. I think it was 95, 96, and as I was getting up from my desk, I tapped the computer. I hit it, and my whole system just died. And what a horror! All that data gone. We had, I think it was Windows 98. I'm sorry, Windows 95. And that was a whole disaster. I had to get a new drive. That was so expensive. I remember that day like it was yesterday. But I guess that's how I learned. I used to be a computer guy. I used to work in the IT section for a very large organization. I started off at the help desk. Then I worked in basically the PC section. They took care of the actual computers. So I used to make images, like Dell and stuff like that. You create images When you turn on the computer, it's pre-configured. You just put your name and stuff, and they would so then it would put it in and auto log in. We used to use Novell networking system. I forgot what version. I think it was 9, if I remember correctly, because then we moved on to Microsoft. So we were doing that. I was doing that for a while. Then I ended up in the networking division, and I worked with networking devices. We were a Cisco house, so I did all Cisco's, routers and switches. So I think there were 3900s, 20. What were the? Oh my goodness, I forget. The switches were I forget the names of them. We used to deal with large switches, 6513s. If you know what those are for Cisco switches, I'm sure that they're updated since then. It's been a while since I've worked on those units. Or 3700 switches, Cisco switches, 3 feet, 11 inches for the actual USB. So I dealt with computers for years. I did it for a living for a while. I kind of still do it today for friends and family. Oh, we also dealt with mainframe stuff too. I gotta tell you, mainframe was very, very dependable. It probably still is today. Okay, this is the last one. I'm sorry, I didn't show you the last one. So this is the last one. And we will be putting the 2-prong one. One thing I got to tell you with this thing, if you have... I think you have to push this down. I have no idea. How does this go? I put this together. Okay, there we go. So it goes in the middle. Right, sits right there in the middle. Right there, locked into place. Awesome. These things right here, because they're so smooth and the same size, certain outlets, if you have an outlet that maybe the opening is kind of, worn and doesn't have the clips in there that holds it, these slide out real easily. So be aware of that. And let me measure the size of the power. So that is going to be about 4 feet 9 inches, or 57 inches. And that's everything that, let me open it up so you can see the actual drive itself. I'm telling you, I just love these drives. I love Seagate. Nothing against Western Digital. I just love this option. I can't wait till they start doing 4. It's just so convenient. I now own probably 6 of these. And it's just so convenient, the 2 USB things in the front. I need 2 more. It's perfect. I so much enjoy this thing. This thing I really like, and it looks nice. I have one Velcro stuck against the side of my computer table, and let's just take a measurement. I've done this before, but a measurement of the actual drive, just in case you're interested. So the thickness of the drive, if you want to see if it fits at a certain location, 1.5. So the length, the longest part is just under 8 inches. From top to bottom, about that long, and that's it. All right, and it's just nice. I've always loved Seagate. Back in the day, Seagate was a little bit cheaper than Western Digital, but Western Digital was much more dependable. It was kind of a mix. We had another one, HSG, I think it was called, and I think one of the companies bought them up. I'm not sure. So again, let's go to testing the drive and try it out. Excuse videotaping the screen. Just my software's not working right now. Anyway, this is the data on the drive, which I usually cut and paste. I take it off the drive. So I usually create a folder, name it something like this, and I'll just take everything, because I don't know if I'm ever going to use it, but just in case, and I'll cut it, and I'll just put it on there, onto the actual, and I'll back it up somewhere else. I'll rename it Pics and Viz 01, and the original will be 00. This is the pictures and vids, and again, it's large. It's 7 terabytes. 7 terabytes. Oh, a little over 7 terabytes. This is the 10 terabyte original. That's why I ended up buying the 14 terabyte. I think I'm going to run out of space soon. This is the 14 terabyte drive. This is the info on it. That's the actual size of a 14 terabyte drive right there. Now, if you don't know, the reason for that is because software sees 1 terabyte as 1024, or, you know, a little over a terabyte, and then hardware sees it what it actually is, which it is a terabyte. I wish they would fix that, but that's the way they work. It's already formatted as NTFS. I've renamed it, and let's just do a regular copy and paste. My first copy and paste, they're not directly connected. I actually have both of them connected here to these two, the front USB of my Alienware computer, and let's see how fast that is. I'm starting off with the Blackmagic speed test. Not too bad for an external drive. This is a 4 terabyte, a little over 4 terabyte files within this folder. And I just did select all and copy and paste. And that's what we're getting, so we can get an average. It looks like it's about 200 megabytes per second. Not too bad. We ended that test. So now I'm just going to go to what I think is a lot faster, and let's see if it's faster. So I'm going to eject, which one? This one, and then plug the plug into here. I just ejected the drive, and like I tell you, like I'm advising you, always eject the drive. There's always an option for corruption. I know it's NTFS, it's very unlikely, but I have had drives corrupt on me unplugging them. So now what I did was, this is connected to the computer, and what I'm doing is moving this data to here, plugged into the USB hub in the front. So let me see if there's a difference in speed. And just to confirm, this is plugged into the computer, that's plugged into the hub in the front. First we'll do the speed test, the Blackmagic. Yeah, it's about the same. Yes, it looks like it's about the same. Doesn't look like it's much of a difference. But let's try the copy and paste now. That looks about the same as the previous test. This is it connected. Doing a copy and paste is actually slower. That's all right. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just a regular guy trying out different things. So there's looks like it may go up to 190, but it looks like there's not much of a difference in regards to speed. I guess the drive can only accept data at a certain speed, and that's it. I'll leave it like this while I'm doing my sync and get it all, backed up. That's my main goal here. And again, I'm sad to see that Drobo is not, standing up for their products after a few years. It's pretty sad. I mean, there's a lot of data. I can't imagine if I'm going through what I went through. I can't imagine if someone just used a Drobo. And I feel for you if it just happened and you're looking at this video. I'm going to be doing, again, another video in regards to it. It's sad. It's sad. So, again, I'm copying it. There was no difference in where I plugged it in. But it is so convenient just to have a hub on the drive and plug it in. I use the hub all the time. What a convenience. I wished all drives did that. And again, 2 more Seagate. 2 more would be awesome. The more USBs, the better. I mean, charging, whatever have you. And it just, I don't know. Maybe you may need to make the power supply larger. Do it. I have no problem with it. But I really like the convenience of the USB drive port connections. All right, so I hope you liked the video. I hope it was informative. I hope it helped. Thank you. Bye.
Seagate 14TB backup plus USB 3.0 external hard drive with USB hub B&H number SESTEL140004 manufacturer number STEL14000400 date, October 31, 2020. Cost, $254.99. Purchased on B&H store website. In the box, Seagate 14TB backup plus USB 3.0 external hard drive with USB hub micro USB 3.0 to USB Type-A cable, 4.0, 1.2 meters, power adapter with regional plug Seagate backup software, free download, NTFS driver for Mac, free download, Adobe Photography Creative Cloud Plan, 4 months, limited 2-year warranty. Key features: 14 TB storage capacity. 1x micro USB 3.0, micro B10 pin port. 2x USB 3.0 Type-A ports. Up to 160 MB per second data transfer speed. Store, access, and edit up to 14 TB of data, whether at home or on the go, including documents, music, movies, photos, and more with the 14 TB backup plus USB 3.0 external hard drive with USB hub from Seagate. This drive connects to your system using its integrated micro USB 3.0, micro B10 pin port. Seagate Backup Plus Overview. Seagate BUP 2019 Family Slim Portable Product Video. Store, access, and edit up to 14 TB of data, whether at home or on the go, including documents, music, movies, photos, and more with the 14 TB backup plus USB 3.0 external hard drive with USB hub from Seagate. This drive connects to your system using its integrated micro USB 3.0, micro B10 pin, port and provides data transfer speeds of up to 160 MB per second, while also being backwards compatible with USB 2.0. In addition to its storage capabilities, this drive has also been equipped with dual front-mounted USB 3.0 Type-A ports, which can be used to recharge your tablet, smartphone, or camera, as well as backup files, even if your system is turned off or in standby mode. Seagate's Backup Plus Hub is compatible with both Windows and Mac systems. It is pre-formatted for Windows and Mac. Compatibility requires the downloadable NTFS driver for Mac. Once installed, this drive can be used interchangeably between Windows and Mac without needing to be reformatted. Also included is downloadable Seagate backup software, a 4 micro USB 3.0 to USB Type-A cable, a power adapter, and a complimentary 4-month membership to Adobe's Creative Cloud Photography Plan. General features: backup, connect, recharge. Equipped with 2 integrated USB ports on the front, you can back up your files, photos, and videos while connecting to and recharging your tablet, smartphone, or camera, even if your system is off or in standby mode. Simple PC backup. Your favorite files, photos, and videos can be easily backed up from your Windows system using downloadable Seagate backup software. Windows and Mac ready. The Backup Plus Hub is compatible with Windows and Mac. Install the NTFS driver for Mac, and you can use the drive interchangeably between Windows and Mac computers without reformatting. Adobe Creative Cloud Photography Plan. Easily edit, organize, store, and share your full resolution photos from almost anywhere with a complimentary 4-month membership to Adobe Creative Cloud Photography Plan. Edit photos with the powerful and easy-to-use interface of Adobe Photoshop Lightroom and combine images into rich multi-layered artwork with Adobe Photoshop. UPC 763,649,146,576. Seagate Backup Plus Specs. Storage capacity 14 terabytes. Connection interface 1x USB 3.2, USB 3.1 Gen 1, USB micro B. 2x USB 3.2, USB 3.1 Gen 1, USB Type A. Maximum read speed 160 megabytes per second. Maximum write speed 160 megabytes per second. Preformat NTFS. Internal drive. Internal interface SATA, unspecified. Type hard disk drive. Form factor 3.5 inches. External enclosure. Dimensions, LXWXH, 4.6 by 1.6 by 7.8 inches, 118.0 by 41.0 by 198.1 millimeters. Weight 2.34 pounds, 1.06 kilograms. Packaging info. Package weight 3.465 pounds. Box dimensions, LXWXH, 9.2 by 9 by 2.8 inches. Info from manual. Introduction. Welcome to the user manual for Seagate Backup Plus Hub, a hard drive with ample capacity to store all your important files. Connect your Backup Plus Hub to a computer that supports USB 3.0 for fast transfers of all your data. You can also use its 2 additional USB 3.0 ports to connect more devices to your computer or use them to power compatible devices such as mobile phones and tablets. Review this user manual for instructions on how to manage your Backup Plus Hub. For common questions and answers about your drive, please see frequently asked questions. You can get the latest tips regarding your product and updated technical information at Seagate Customer Support. Box content. Seagate Backup Plus Hub. USB 3.0 cable for connection to a computer, micro B to Type A. Power cable. Quick start guide. Software, Seagate dashboard, available for download. Minimum system requirements. You can connect your Backup Plus Hub to a computer that meets the following minimum requirements. Windows 7 or higher. Mac OS X 10.7 or higher. Hardware requirements. Backup Plus Hub can be connected to computers with USB 3.0 and USB 2.0 ports. However, you can reach transfer rates up to 5 gigabits per second when connected to a USB 3.0 port. Connecting the Backup Plus Hub to a computer with USB 2.0 limits performance to USB 2.0 speeds. Important info, save your packaging. If you experience problems with your hard drive and want to exchange it, the hard drive must be returned in its original packaging. Seagate Backup Plus Hub January 3, 2024. Seagate Backup Plus Hub January 3, 2025. LED indicator and cables. Status light Informa 4 on. Your hard drive features a status light that provides general information about the product. Refer to the table below for details. Light color status. White drive is on and ready. Blinking white drive activity. Off drive is off. USB 3.0. USB is a serial input/output technology for connecting peripheral devices to a computer. USB 3.0 is a recent implementation of this standard that provides high bandwidth for data transfers. Transfer rates can attain up to 5 gigabits per second as opposed to USB 2.0's 480 megabits per second. This means that USB 3.0 is theoretically up to 10 times faster than its predecessor. Make certain to use the USB 3.0 cable included with your Backup Plus Hub. It features a micro B connector on one end to plug into the Backup Plus Hub and a standard Type A connector for universal connectivity to all PCs and Macs. Connector face. Type A to computer. Cable end. Type A to computer. Cable end. Micro B to hard drive. Connector face. Micro B to hard drive. Seagate Backup Plus Hub January 3, 2026. Connect Backup Plus Hub to your computer. Your Backup Plus Hub is compatible with computers that feature a USB port. Step 1. Connect to a power outlet. Attach one end of the included power cable to Backup Plus Hub and then the other end to a working power outlet. The LED turns on when the device receives power and is connected to your computer. See Step 2. Power adapters can vary by region. Therefore, make certain to only use the power cable included with your Seagate Backup Plus Hub. Attaching third-party or other Seagate power cables with incorrect voltage can damage the Backup Plus Hub. Important info regarding USB connections. Your Seagate drive is shipped with a super speed USB 3.0 cable to ensure maximum data transfer performance when connected to a compatible USB 3.0 port. The cable also works when connected to a USB 2.0 port, but drive performance is limited to USB 2.0 transfer rates. Seagate Backup Plus Hub, January 3, 2027. Step 2. Connect to your computer or attach the USB micro B end of the included USB cable to Backup Plus Hub. Attach the USB Type A end of the included USB cable to a compatible port on your computer. Step 3. Register for On and So, where register your Backup Plus Hub to receive the latest news regarding your device. You can register your device and install Seagate software in a few simple steps. Software included with your Backup Plus Hub: dashboard backup software for your Windows computers, mobile devices and social media. For details, see dashboard. 1. Open the Backup Plus Hub volume in Windows Explorer or the Mac desktop. 2. Launch the installer. Windows, double-click Start_Here_Win Seagate Backup Plus Hub, January 3, 2028. Mac, double-click Start_Here_Mac 3. Follow the on-screen instructions to register your Backup Plus Hub and install Seagate software. If you have questions regarding setup or would like to learn more about your hard drive, visit Seagate Backup Plus Hub support. Formats for Mac and Windows. Seagate Backup Plus Hub is available in two models, Windows and Mac. The Windows model is formatted as NTFS while the Mac model is formatted as Mac OS Extended, Journaled, also known as HFS+. While Mac OS X can read hard drives formatted as NTFS, write access is not available. Windows cannot read or write to hard drives formatted as HFS+. While it is highly recommended to purchase the model targeted for your computer's operating system, there are drivers for Windows and Mac that can provide compatibility with any Backup Plus Hub. To use your Backup Plus Hub with computers that have another operating system, download and install the Paragon driver. For more information, go to Paragon driver. Seagate Backup Plus Hub, January 3, 2029. Connect USB devices to Backup Plus Hub. Backup Plus Hub's additional USB ports allow you to connect more devices to your computer. Simply connect compatible USB devices to the two USB Type A ports on the Backup Plus Hub. When Backup Plus Hub is connected to your computer, the devices are also available to the computer. Backup Plus Hub uses a 3A power supply and each USB Type A port outputs up to 1.5 amps, 5 volts. You can connect compatible devices that support charging via USB to the USB ports. Backup Plus Hub must receive power via its power cable to deliver power to compatible devices. Important info: Seagate is not responsible for devices that experience harm, damage or malfunction when connected to Backup Plus Hub. Seagate Backup Plus Hub, January 3, 2010. Safely remove Backup Plus Hub from your computer. Always eject a storage drive from your computer before physically disconnecting it. Your computer must perform filing and housekeeping operations on the drive before it is removed. Therefore, if you unplug the drive without using the operating system's software, your files can become corrupt or damaged. Safely remove external storage from a Windows PC. Use the Safely Remove tool to eject the hard drive you want to remove. 1. Click the Safely Remove icon in your Windows system tray to view the devices you can eject. Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, 2. If you don't see the Safely Remove hardware icon, click the Show Hidden Icons arrow in the system tray to display all icons in the notification area. 3. In the list of devices, choose the device you want to remove. Windows displays a notification when it is safe to remove the device. 4. Disconnect the hard drive from the computer. Safely remove external storage from a Mac. There are several ways you can eject your hard drive from a Mac. See below for 2 options. Eject via Finder window. 1. Open a Finder window. 2. In Devices on the sidebar, locate Seagate Backup Plus Hub and click the eject symbol to the right of the drive name. 3. Once the drive disappears from the sidebar or, if the Finder window closes, you can disconnect the hard drive's cable from your Mac. Seagate Backup Plus Hub, January 3, 2011. Eject via Desktop. 1. Select the desktop icon for your hard drive and drag it to the trash. 2. When the image is no longer visible on your desktop, you can physically disconnect the hard drive from your Mac. Backup your computer to your Backup Plus Hub. Backup Op 4 ONS. The following table shows how you can backup data from your computer to your Backup Plus Hub. System backup file backup. Seagate dashboard, Windows only, copy and paste X Windows 7 backup and restore X Windows 8 file history X Windows 10, backup and restore or file history X, backup and restore, X, file history, Mac Time Machine XX. Click the links below for further information regarding each backup solution. Seagate Dashboard Windows System Image Backup Windows 7 Backup and Restore Seagate Backup Plus Hub January 3, 2013 Windows 8 and 10 File History Mac Time Machine. When initiating a backup task, make certain that your Backup Plus Hub has sufficient capacity to hold the data you want to back up. All of the options in the table can be automated except for copy and paste. Copying and pasting is a manual task that requires your attention with each change to a file on your computer. If you forget to manually copy files, you risk losing important data should your computer's hard drive experience problems. Automated solutions, once created, only require that you connect your Backup Plus Hub to your computer. Therefore, Seagate recommends an automated backup solution. Seagate Backup Plus Hub January 3, 2014 Optional Forma 4NG and PAR owning Seagate Backup Plus Hub is available in two models, Windows and Mac. The Windows model is formatted as NTFS while the Mac model is formatted as Mac OS Extended, Journaled, also known as HFS+. While Mac OS X can read hard drives formatted as NTFS, write access is not available. Windows cannot read or write to hard drives formatted as Mac OS Extended, Journaled. While it is highly recommended that users purchase the model targeted for their computer operating systems, there are drivers for Windows and Mac that can provide compatibility with any Backup Plus Hub. To use your Backup Plus Hub with computers that have another operating system, download and install the Paragon driver. For more information, go to Paragon driver. About file system formats NTFS, since it is the native file system for Windows, volumes created in NTFS are read and write with computers running Windows. Mac OS can read and write to NTFS volumes with the help of the Paragon driver for Mac. Mac OS Extended, HFS+, the native hard drive file system for Mac. Windows users can read and write to HFS+, journaled, hard drives by installing the Paragon driver for Windows. exFAT, generally compatible with Mac and Windows. exFAT is not a journaled file system, which means it can be more susceptible to data corruption when errors occur or the drive is not disconnected properly from the computer. FAT32, compatible with Mac and Windows. However, FAT32 is a legacy file system designed for low-capacity hard drives and is not recommended for modern hard drives or operating systems. A FAT32 partition can reach up to 32 GB when formatted on a Windows PC. How to choose the file system format? Use NTFS if the storage device is connected to Windows PCs. Install the Paragon driver for Mac for compatibility with Macs. Use HFS+ if the storage device is connected to Macs. Install the Paragon driver for Windows for compatibility with Windows PCs. You can use exFAT if the storage device is shared between Mac and Windows computers. However, Seagate recommends installing the Paragon driver when sharing hard drives between operating systems. Use FAT32 if the storage device is connected to older Windows and Mac computers. FAT32 is not recommended for modern operating systems and computers. Forma CNG Instruct 4 on Seagate Backup Plus Hub January 3, 2015 Forma CNG Instruct 4 ons. The steps below help you format and partition a storage device. Windows 1. Make sure the storage device is connected to and mounted on the computer. 2. Go to Search and then type diskmgmp.msc. In the search results, double-click Disk Management. 3. From the list of storage devices in the middle of the Disk Management window, locate your Seagate device. 4. The partition must be available to format. If it is currently formatted, right-click on the partition and then choose Delete. 5. To create a new partition, right-click on the volume and select New Simple Volume. Follow the on-screen instructions when the New Simple Volume wizard appears. Mac 1. Make sure the storage device is connected to and mounted on the computer. 2. Select Go greater than Utilities in the Finder menu bar. 3. In the Utilities folder, double-click Disk Utility. All connected storage devices, partitions or disk images are displayed in the left column. 4. Select the Seagate drive in the left column. 5. Click the Erase tab. 6. Choose a format from the drop-down window. 7. Enter a name for the volume. 8. Click Erase and confirm your selection in the pop-up window. Caution: formatting erases everything on the storage device. Seagate highly recommends that you back up all data on your storage device before performing the steps below. Seagate is not responsible for any data lost due to formatting, partitioning or using a Seagate storage device. Note: refer to your operating system's documentation for more information on formatting and partitioning storage devices. Seagate Backup Plus Hub January 3, 2021 hard drive tests. If you experience problems with your Seagate external storage, you can run diagnostic tests on its hard drive. Windows and Mac offer utilities to test and repair hard drives, and Seagate provides utilities for Windows. Seagate Diagnos4 Tool Windows only. Download CTools for Windows and follow the steps below to help determine the health of your device. Make certain to back up data on your storage device before running the test. 1. Close all open applications before running the hard drive diagnostic tests. 2. Before starting the test, make certain that the computer is powered on. The computer must be plugged into its power supply and the power supply should receive power from a wall socket. 3. Power management controls must be suspended during the tests. To adjust power management settings, click Start or the Windows icon on the bottom left corner of your Windows desktop. Go to Control Panel. Choose Power Options. Choose Change Plan Settings. Choose Change Advanced Power Settings. Expand the hard disks in the window. Confirm that the setting is set to Never. 4. Confirm that you have the correct storage device connected to your computer. CTools for Windows can be used with Seagate, Samsung, LaCie and Maxtor storage devices. Safely remove all other hard drives. 5. If you have not done so, back up data on your storage device before running the test. 6. Launch CTools and choose the test to run from the menu. Fix all SMART. Check short drive self-test. Short generic long generic. Progresses at 1% increments and can take several hours to complete. Following the test, a log for each drive is saved to the program installation folder. To read the log, click Help View Log File. You can also view a log in Help by clicking Pass Info or Fail Info, depending on your results. Windows Diagnos4 Tools Seagate Backup Plus Hub January 3, 2017. Windows includes a utility called Check Disk, CHKDSK, that can be used to repair bad sectors on the hard drive. Always back up your data before running check disk scans on your hard drive. If a bad sector is found, data that had been available can be inaccessible once the bad sector is reallocated. Follow the steps below to run check disk. 1. Launch Command Prompt. Go to the Start menu or Start screen to type CMD and then click Command Prompt. 2. Type CHKDSKX/F. X is the letter for your hard drive. The length of time for the test to complete can vary and is usually longer for higher capacity storage devices. Mac Diagnos4 Tool. Mac OS includes Disk Utility, a tool for formatting, testing and repairing hard drives. Disk Utility's test and repair option is called First Aid. Always back up your data before running First Aid scans on your hard drive. If a bad sector is found, data that had been available can be inaccessible once the bad sector is reallocated. Follow the steps below to run First Aid. 1. From the Finder, click Go greater than Utilities greater than Disk Utility. 2. Hard drives are listed on the left of the Disk Utility window. Find your Seagate device and click it. Information about the drive is available, including the file system. Additionally, partitions are visible in the left column as a second indented row under the storage device. There may be cases in which a partition is mounted on the desktop but does not appear in Disk Utility. You can still run the test on the hard drive. 3. Click a partition to select it. 4. Click the First Aid tab/button. 5. To check the volume, Mac OS 10.10 and earlier, click Verify Disk. If Disk Utility reports that the disk needs to be repaired, click Repair Disk. Mac OS 10.11 and later, click Run to begin the test. 6. If you have additional partitions, repeat the test on each one. Frequently asked questions for help setting up and using your Seagate hard drive. Review the frequently asked questions below. For additional support resources, go to Seagate Customer Support. Q. What is the hard drive format for the Backup Plus Hub? A. Backup Plus Hub is available in two models, Windows and Mac. The Windows model is formatted as NTFS while the Mac model is formatted as Mac OS Extended Journaled, also known as HFS+. If you are uncertain of your model, look at the color of the enclosure. The enclosure for Backup Plus Hub for Windows is black while the enclosure for Mac is white. Q. Can I use my Seagate hard drive without backup software? A. Yes, the hard drive does not require any special software to work. The hard drive can be used as additional storage space to complement your computer's hard drive. For example, copy videos, photos, music and documents and then paste them to the Seagate hard drive. Q. Does it matter which Backup Plus Hub I use with my computer? A. Backup Plus Hub is available in two models, Windows, formatted as NTFS, and Mac, formatted as Mac OS Extended Journaled. While Mac OS X can read hard drives formatted as NTFS, write access is not available. Also, Windows cannot read or write to hard drives formatted as Mac OS Extended Journaled. Therefore, it is recommended that users purchase the Backup Plus Hub model targeted for their computers. However, you can share files between Windows PCs and Macs by installing the Paragon driver. If you have a Backup Plus Hub for Windows, install the Paragon driver on your Mac. If you have Backup Plus Hub for Mac, install the Paragon driver on your Windows PC. Q. Will my Seagate hard drive's USB 3.0 port work with my computer's USB 2.0 port? A. Yes, the cable end that plugs into the computer, USB Type A, is compatible with both USB 3.0 and USB 2.0. However, the transfer rates are much slower with USB 2.0. Q. Can I use my Seagate hard drive with a USB hub? A. Yes, the hard drive can be connected to a USB hub. If you use a hub and encounter detection problems, slower than normal transfer rates, random disconnection from your computer or other unusual issues, try connecting the hard drive directly to the computer's USB port. Some USB hubs are less than efficient with power management, which can be problematic for connected devices. In such a case, consider trying a powered USB hub that includes a power cable. Please note that USB 2.0 hubs limit your Seagate hard drive's transfer rates to USB 2.0 speeds. Seagate Backup Plus Hub January 3, 2019 Q. Can I use my Seagate hard drive with a longer cable? A. Yes, provided it is certified according to USB standards. However, Seagate recommends using the cable shipped with your hard drive for the best results. If you use a longer cable and experience problems with detection, transfer rates or disconnection, use the original cable included with your Seagate hard drive. Q. Can I protect my Seagate hard drive with a password? A. Yes, it is possible to protect the hard drive or individual folders and files with a password. There are many third-party solutions for password protection. However, Seagate cannot guarantee them since we do not test third-party applications. Some versions of Windows have a built-in utility called BitLocker that can protect hard drives with a password. For more information about BitLocker, consult Microsoft's support documentation. Q. Can I encrypt my Seagate hard drive? A. Yes, the hard drive can be encrypted. There are many third-party solutions for encryption. However, Seagate cannot guarantee them since we do not test third-party applications. Some versions of Windows have a built-in utility called BitLocker that can encrypt hard drives. For more information about BitLocker, consult Microsoft's support documentation. Seagate Backup Plus Hub January 3, 2020 Compliance Informa on China Row HS2. China Row HS2 refers to the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology Order No. 32, effective July 1, 2016, titled Management Methods for the Restriction of the Use of Hazardous Substances in Electrical and Electronic Products. To comply with China Row HS2, we determined this product's Environmental Protection Use Period, EPUP, to be 20 years in accordance with the SJT 11364/2014. Caution: formatting erases everything on the storage device. Seagate highly recommends that you back up all data on your storage device before performing the steps below. Seagate is not responsible for any data lost due to formatting, partitioning, or using a Seagate storage device. Note: refer to your operating system's documentation for more information on formatting and partitioning storage device.